Hey, wizards! Guess what? It is Kieran Ashhammer. I'm back for another episode of the Wizard101 Dual School Fire and Storm walkthrough, and we are on our way to Ravenscar because we have to figure out what the Ravens are intending to do. Hope everybody's doing great. I am excited to be here.
You're a long way from home, young wizard. You can trust me. I am a loyal friend to Valgard Goldenblade, and I do not want to see the bears at war with the ravens. This is the work of a group of evil ravens called the Coven. We must learn what they plan and put an end to their mischief. One of our own, a scout named Scullin Icebrand, claimed to have learned terrible news. The Coven captured him and put him in our prison. Go and find out what he learned.
Awesome. Now, I don't know if you guys have been to Ravenscar, but Ravenscar is all about cliffs and caves. Really, really cool place. And also on a glacier. Nice. Let's go ahead and head over to the Raven cells, break this Raven out, get some info so we know what's going on with the Coven. Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. I hope everybody's doing great. Big thank you to all my subscribers, guys. We hit a new high subscriber point. Thank you, everybody. If you want to support the channel, easiest, nicest, free way to do it is hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're liking the video, hitting the like the button helps a lot, too. Let's go ahead and get after this. So, Ravenscar, we're just going to do like we do a regular episode. It's probably going to take us a few episodes to get all the way through Ravenscar. I don't have time just to hammer it out.
You don't belong here. Let's see how you'll fit in a cage.
Yep, I don't have time just to go ahead. Ooh, you know what? I should actually stop and double check my deck because my deck is kind of a mess. Okay, I think that will clean it up some. Do we really need all that? Yeah, we'll just leave all that in there. Okay, very good. Charge to the Winter Guard. Okay. Well, anyway, so things have been going awesome, and I'm having a great time going through this area. So, what are our plans for the series right now? Where are we at? Well, we have just gone all the way through Celestians. So right now we're backtracking. We're finishing up Grizzleheim, and then we're going to go straight into Wintertusk, because Wintertusk is considered a mainline quest. It's also like one of my favorite mainline quest parts of the world. Yeah, Wintertusk is a great place to go through. You know, looks great, has great lore to it. You know, a lot of people really like Grizzleheim. I do. I love the forests and the design of the worlds. And when they put out Wintertusk and Celestia, to me, because they came out at the same time, you know, it was a no-brainer which one I liked, which one was my favorite between the two. You know, I really like the whole bear area and all the, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's just cool. It's just cool. Now, one of the things about Wintertusk is there are some really cool crafted gear. Unfortunately, it's very school specific. So, although we'll be able to craft it, we're going to go ahead and hold off on that particular gear and not use that same way like once we do Waterworks here, because we probably already have the Waterworks. No, Waterworks quest hits level 60, so we're a little ways away from that. But we're not going to do the Waterworks quest either. We're going to do the quest.
From this place? I won't risk my life talking to you while I'm a prisoner. If you want to talk to me, you need to free me. The jailer, Ingram Glyphcutter, has the keys to my cell.
Okay. Oh, let's go. I think, as I recall, there's a lot back and forth here in Ravenscar. Well, anyways, yeah, so we're definitely going to do Waterworks. We're going to go ahead and we'll have an episode of Waterworks. We're just not going to grind Waterworks for the Waterworks gear. The gear is awesome. It's great to get, but it's not really a dual school gear. And if we remember the rules of this series, we're going to focus on all the crafted dual school gear, stuff that's going to benefit both storm and fire, so we can get that going. And we've been doing pretty good with it. Yeah, I think it's been a pretty good run so far. It's definitely been worth it, and been going pretty good. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's like dungeon after dungeon here, from what I recall. Ravenscar is a cool place. I always thought it was like one of my favorite places in the Grizzleheim run. I like the whole cliff motif.
What are you doing? Get out of here!
Get out of here, he says. Well, and like most of Grizzline we played so far, yep, we're over-leveled for this area as well. So it shouldn't be that hard to get through it. Generally, I don't know, there's a couple ways you can do Grizzleheim. The fun, I don't know, I think the more challenging way to do Grizzleheim is to just go ahead and knock it out at the same time that you are, well, right in between quests. You know, like as you get a call for Grizzleheim, stop, put a pause on quest, go ahead and do Grizzleheim. As you get to Grizzleheim, pause, as you get a quest, pause and go do it. Like we should have already been through Ravenscar because Ravenscar pops up around level 50 as I recall. Yeah, so we would have already gotten the quest at about level 50 to come in here and do some action. But that's okay, you know. We put it off just because of the way everything landed, and that's actually that's going to benefit to us. Because one thing's about Wintertusk is a challenging area. Yeah, Wintertusk can be a challenging area. There's some good bosses. There's some good fights. Let me tell you, they do not hold back in Wintertusk. You know, it's honestly, I think it's a little bit tougher than Celestia is overall. Yeah, overall, I find
You find the cell key tied on a cord around the jailer's neck.
I find it just a little bit tougher. In fact, the final dungeon of Wintertusk is much more challenging than the final dungeon of Celestia. The final dungeon of Celestia is just great dungeon design. It's like one of my favorite all-time dungeons in Wizard101 because it's the first time they really started doing cheats. They were a little bit different, and so the fights were all interesting. The locales of the fights were cool. They all involved those fun puzzles as you had to go through them one and all. And although there were fights to be had, if you weren't careful, you could actually do a lot of the puzzles without getting into the fights. And I kind of like that. I kind of like the ability to do a puzzle sometimes and not have to get into a throwdown. Right? I mean, I like card fighting games. I mean, why do I play Wizard101? Because it's a lot of fun. Yep, gotta beat the Raven again, you know, because he came back to work. Look at that guy. Throwing a tower shield up. Now, the good news is happening that we are getting close to level 56. And level 56 is special because then we can go ahead and... What in the world? I'm just not getting any of the... Yeah, I need to slim this deck out. What's great about level 56, guys, is that with level 56, that allows us to, yes, craft the Celestia crafted gear, which will definitely just help us out in our battles to come. Yeah. Now, when that time comes, I will be walking you through the crafted gear of Celestia and what are the goods and bads about it. It's a little bit different than the crafted gear to the prior worlds. The prior worlds, you get a full set that was a dual school set. But the crafted gear you find in Celestia is a little bit different. Like one of the pieces of gear is more of like a which is going to work best for me type of gear, you know. Where it does a lot of defense, because Celestia is where defense becomes more important.
Thanks for the key. This is what happened to me. I discovered an old scroll while exploring the glacier. I could not read it, so I gave it to a raven in the coven. He read it and grew angry at me. He summoned his brothers in the coven, and they brought me here. They told me to be silent about the scroll. When they left, they said they were taking the scroll to the Tower of Lore to keep it safe and secret. That's all I know.
Tower of Lore, okay. And let's stay away from the center just in case that guy respawns. Yeah, don't want to have to do a second fight. Okay, back to Raffen. Raffen Law Spinner. I love the names of these, really of almost all the Grizzleheim guys. They're just so great. The names are awesome. Raffen Law Spinner. Yep. Skellig something. They're just awesome names. I love the names. Like, here we go.
You spoke with Scullin Icebrand, yes? Scullin told you that the Coven are keeping that ancient scroll in the Tower of Lore, yes? It will be difficult to get you in there. It is a place for shamans and magicians only. You are no doubt a powerful wizard in your own world, but your ways are not our ways. They will let you into the tower if you carry with you a spirit totem. We will make one for you. First, I will need some raven feathers. No, not mine. Go and gather feathers from a winter-wing battler and bring them back here.
Ha ha ha. Like this guy over here. Hammond Vittlecrafter. Even though he's just a snack guy. Sounds pretty funny. Okay, let's go ahead and hammer some winter wing battlers. That's what I want. These two guys right here. Ah, the defeating collects are healthy and strong, aren't they? Yes, they are. Very good. Well, let's go ahead and just get Mr. Dragon ready to go. That'll probably be the quickest way to get rid of these guys. So how far will we get here? Well, we'll get as far as we can. I think we'll definitely move through this first section fairly quickly, and then it'll probably be at least, I would say, at least 2 to 3 episodes to get to the final Raven fight. Now, the final Raven fight, from what I remember, is not an easy fight. I think one of the things we have going for us in the final Raven fight is we have already leveled up going through Celestia. We got some good boosts and boons. Now, it is a 4-on-1 fight, and there are 4 bosses. That's going to be the challenge. So it's a lot like the big fight that we just teamed up with last time against the Jotuns. So, I mean, it's going to be challenging in that regard. That's a 4-on-1 fight. Now, if we were just over-leveling a character like I normally do around this point, I don't mind soloing the Ravens. The Ravens are not an insurmountable fight. If you're on level and you have min-maxed everything to that point. But it is a challenge if you haven't done that. Like right now, even at level 56, because of the amount of Ravens that you got to fight, because there's 4 of them, it'll be a tough fight. So we might give it a shot as a solo. Let me know down in the comments. Should I try to solo the Raven fight? I haven't tried it in a long time. I think we can do it. It's just I'm not sure. Not sure. I was a little worried about that Jotun fight, and I'm glad I went ahead and teamed up with another on-level guy. Those are the team-ups I like best. So last episode, when we defeated the Jotuns, I was pretty happy with how that went, and I was pretty secure that I don't think we could have soloed that one without a hand. Yeah, because that one can be a tough one. You know, when you're being pummeled by 3 other guys. Still got to get one more. That means one more fight. Let's go ahead and make sure we get 2 of the Winter Wing Battlers, because I really don't want a Spirit Walker. There we go. Let's knock these guys out. Very nice. Okay. Well, you know. Let's knock these 2 out. Now I wonder if a better strategy would be to run 2 fireballs and not worry about the dragon. It's a good question. Maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll just run 2 fireballs and leave the dragon out of the fight. Now the downside about trying that particular strategy is if they're throwing up tower shields, because that will wreck a strategy like that pretty quick. And yeah, weaknesses. Also not good for a strategy like that. Wow, didn't even draw a hit that time. Well, since we have Fire Dragon, let's just do him. He'll definitely finish the fight off. Very good. And there's the big guy right there. See, that's why I use the Fire Dragon, because you never know if he's going to survive, right? Okay, we got the feathers. Let's talk to our buddy Raffen. Raffen Law Speaker.
These will do. I will say prayers over these to ready them for your spirit totem. We must have more ingredients for your spirit totem, and you must gather them. Making a totem requires symbols of history, wisdom, and nature. It requires an old bone, an eye of newt, and pure ice water. You should be able to find an old bone somewhere around here. You can find the eye in the Raven Caves, and you must go to the glacial plain to get the water.
Okay, so let's do the Ravenscar village. Ooh, well, we're here already. Let's just go do it. Forgot how involved the Ravenscar village is. But actually, I don't think it's that far away from the, There we go. One eye of newt.
You find an old eye of newt.
And then the bone is right out here at the roost, if I recall. So I guess that wasn't bad. I mean, I meant to actually teleport out here to the roost, because I felt like that would have been a quicker run, but that's okay.
You collect the old bone.
Yep. We'll go back to the teleport hub and go the glacial waste. This will save us a wee bit of time. Where it puts us is not primal. It's not the prime spot for collecting what we need to collect, but it'll do. There's a little bit of wandering that needs to happen here. Because you gotta get this glacial water way down here. There it is. People just gather it up and put it over here at the end of the glacier for fun.
You fill a small bottle with pure ice water.
Boy, pure ice water is pretty nice stuff. Yeah, I like that stuff. Okay. Wow. There is no quick way back to Raffen, Los Spena. So I guess we'll just go this way. We might actually be able to get past the... We might run across the teleporter. I wonder, is the teleporter in here? No, this is a losing fight. Let's just use Yarrow. This will be a losing battle. Yeah, we're going to be like wandering all over the place trying to find the teleporter if I'm not careful. Quickest teleporter will be to the roost because this will lead us right down to the roost. So that's probably the easiest way to get out. Yeah. It's like a big old maze, these areas. I mean, that's a downside. It can start looking very similar as you go across, although the caves do look very different. I mean, yeah, there's ways to make assets in the game, and I think they did they did a pretty good job of making it look different yet the same. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Let's get this fight done and over in a hurry. Okay. Let's see if we can get him with one hit here. There's possibility. Yep. And of course, you know, the fizzle is back in the game. I hate the fizzles. Especially in quick little fights like this where we should just be able to, like, bam, bam, get out. The teleporter is going to offer us the fastest way back to Harafen. Rafen, speak to me.
Excellent. All of these will serve us well. Now, you must place the Eye of Newts and the Old Bone into this cauldron to add their mystic essences to your spirit totem.
Okay. We have to go back to the cauldron. I know where the cauldron is. The cauldron... Quickest way would be by the roost. Yeah. So, as long as we don't let ourselves get all caught up, we should be able to get in here, use it, and get out. Not bad. Not bad at all.
The items you added quickly dissolve into the liquid in the cauldron. Soon the liquid is absorbed into the spirit totem. It seems to glow with power.
Very cool. Well, let's head back to the Rafen. Mr. Law Spinner. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can make it across. Yeah, that's the way it should have went last time.
Now, I must say a quick spell over the spirit totem to complete its enchantment.
Rafen utters a powerful rune spell of a type you have not heard before.
There you go. Done. What? The pure ice water? Oh, that was for me to drink. Making a spirit totem is hot and thirsty work. Skål. Now, with the spirit totem, you must pass through the magic wards that guard the Tower of Law. Still, there are mortal guards inside. I am no warrior, so you will have to safeguard the way for me. Once the path is clear, I will meet you inside.
Very good. Very, very nice. Okay, so, let's see here. To the Ravenscar village. Oh, nope. Tower of Knowledge. No. Maybe to the Roost? Better. Okay. Ah, yeah, this one's right up here in this direction. The Tower of Knowledge. Whoa. This is definitely a location to be caught if you're not careful. Wow, I love this place. And unfortunately, guys, that is all the time that we have for today. So, next episode, we should go through Tower of Knowledge, move up, and hopefully get closer to knocking those ravens down. This is Kieran Ashhammer for the Dual School Fire and Storm walkthrough. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.